In this video, we will talk about Elon Musk is terrified of GPT-4. You should be too. Elon Musk and AI leaders call for GPT-4 to pause. Is it about managing risks or catching up in the AI race? The Future of Life Institute has issued a letter asking to pause GPT-4 AI systems for 6 months because of its inherent risks. However, many of the people signing the letter, including Elon Musk, signed the letter quite likely to catch up in a race they feel they might be losing to OpenAI. Instead of asking to pause the inevitable and unstoppable development of AI, a much more fruitful approach will be to apply some of the basics of good leadership, transparency, and inclusion. More than 26,000 people have signed a letter asking all artificial intelligence companies to pause the training of powerful AI systems for at least 6 months because of threats such as the proliferation of misinformation and the replacement of human workers by algorithms. Signatories include Elon Musk of SpaceX, Tesla, and Twitter, Steve Wozniak of Apple, and Imad Mossack, CEO of Stability AI. The signatories warn of the risks of continuing to train AI systems more powerful than GPT-4, a large language model released in March by OpenAI, the San Francisco startup behind the wildly popular ChatGPT. These risks included concerns that the technology may eventually replace human minds with smarter non-human ones and the loss of control of our civilization. The letter warns that such threats must not be delegated to unelected tech leaders. Yet some of the people calling for the 6-month pause have invested significantly in AI or benefited from others' investments. They have seen OpenAI's success with ChatGPT-4 in grabbing AI's market share and the public's mind share. In other words, some of the people who signed the letter may be asking for GPT-4 to be paused, not to manage its risks, but to catch up in the AI arms race. Who signed the pause AI letter? My research team analyzed the first 500 signatures on the pause letter. We found that 20% of the first 500 of those names were people in private industry and likely investing in AI. They included the CEOs or founders of Tesla, Stability AI, Getty Images, DeepMind, DeepAI, Scale AI, and NEXT Robotics. These same companies have lost ground in ChatGPT-4's rapid success and are likely to profit from pausing AI. One of the most curious signatories is Elon Musk. While Musk has repeatedly spoken about the dangers of artificial intelligence, he is also continuing to invest in and build AI technology. Not only was he a co-founder of OpenAI, although he has since parted ways, he is a named director for a new company whose incorporation documents were filed in March called XI Corp. This company appears to be Musk's efforts to capture at least part of the AI market. Further, weeks after Musk signed the pause letter, The Independent reported that Twitter had purchased 10,000 graphics processing units, GPUs, in an effort to develop its own large language model similar to ChatGPT. And seemingly contradicting the concerns raised about the risks of AI in the pause letter, Musk described Tesla's cars in 2021 as semi-sentient robots on wheels. One of Musk's companies, Neuralink Corporation, aspires to develop computer chips that can be implanted into the brain so that humans can achieve what Musk has called symbiosis with artificial intelligence, a better way to manage AI risks. The pause letter largely focuses on hypothetical future risks of advanced AI development. It was put forward by the Future of Life Institute, which believes that technology will be central to humanity's future, whether it is through space travel, geoengineering to tackle climate change, or sentient machine intelligence. It warns that AI companies have been locked in an out-of-control race to develop and deploy ever more powerful digital minds that no one, not even their creators, can understand, predict, or reliably control. Another organization, the DARE Institute, says that this type of future is not inevitable. DARE stands for Distributed Artificial Intelligence Research. What's more, it argues that there are present-day risks from existing AI technology that also must be properly managed. The DEA Institute issued its own letter in response to the pause letter. Like the signatories to the pause letter, the DEA Institute recognizes that the development of AI is inevitable, but they argue the risks are not. DEA was founded and is currently led by Dr. Timnit Gebru, who once co-led the ethical AI team at Google. She was fired when she refused to retract a research paper she had co-authored on the dangers of large language models, the likes of GPT-4. The DAR team believes that AI can be a force for good, so long as its development and deployment include diverse and deliberate processes. Instead of focusing on visions of a distant dystopian future ruled by uncontrollable AI systems, DAR argues that we should focus on the harms that AI presents in the current day and hold the founders, investors, and executives of these technology companies accountable for building systems that are beneficial to humanity in the future, many of which are the unelected tech leaders who signed the Future of Life Institute's letter. DAR offers clear guidance for managing the risks of GPT-4 type models, calling for regulation that enforces transparency. Such regulation would, for instance, require companies to make it clear when people are encountering synthetic media, AI-generated images, audio, video, and text, and to make the data used to train their powerful large language models publicly available. Only by documenting and disclosing the data used to train these models can the biases be uncovered and managed. DAR also argues that those most harmed by AI, including immigrants, women, artists, and gig workers, should have a voice in how such technology is developed. It's foolish to believe AI can be paused, so let's ascribe good leadership practices to managing it. GPT-4 has unlocked our collective imagination of the possible, raising important questions about potential risks. However, pausing the advancements in AI is like stopping a train by standing in front and raising both hands. If so many companies and people are investing their time and money in AI, no government and certainly no letter can pause it, especially when the people asking to pause AI are those that are most financially and emotionally invested in it. Instead, it is important to recognize the risks of AI and apply to it the same management practices that are ascribed to good leadership in any organization: transparency and inclusion. By making the datasets used to train these large language models transparent and engaging a wide range of diverse perspectives, will AI serve humanity rather than derail it. A letter co-signed by Elon Musk and thousands of others demanding a pause in artificial intelligence research has created a firestorm after the researchers cited in the letter condemned its use of their work. Some signatories were revealed to be fake, and others backed out on their support. On 22 March, more than 1,800 signatories, including Musk, the cognitive scientist Gary Marcus, and Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak, called for a 6-month pause on the development of systems more powerful than that of GPT-4. Engineers from Amazon, DeepMind, Google, Meta, and Microsoft also lent their support. Make sure to watch the full video. Let me know in the comments section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.